Hi all, it's me Aki from Bring Forth. This is, I believe, set 29 part 2, and I'd like to briefly discuss the military strength or strengths of various countries and why I think we should have more than what we currently have. Now there are, as you know, probably from watching and just generally knowing, 4 countries in the Nordic region: Finland, Sweden, Denmark and Norway. Iceland is also in, but it's not on the landmass, and Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania are also in the Nordic Baltic region, but they are not in the Nordic landmass. So from that, you have to understand that Finland is historically one that gets fairly often invaded by the aggressive Russians, and countries like Sweden don't get invaded. They have an imperial history of being a strong power, and they wish to maintain that history by having a strong military. So their military is for show. It's not required to be able to do anything, while our military is required to be able to actively repel an invasion. And Denmark and Norway are in NATO and are not required to have a own large military. Still, according to the military power index from Global Firepower, Finland is currently 59, Denmark is 54, Norway is 36, and Sweden is 31. So, according to this, the countries like Ukraine are more militarily powerful than Sweden and more militarily powerful than Finland, Finland, even though Ukraine is at war with the Soviet Union or the eastern part of the country and is considered to be not doing well. And there are countries here that are clearly militarily weaker, or in the words should be weaker, but probably aren't, because this seems a fairly good map. Vietnam, Spain, Indonesia, Brazil. Yeah, that's about it. We are 59, and the countries that are above us, that shouldn't be above us currently based on our domestic policy and foreign policy, are Chile, Hungary, Bangladesh, Morocco, Denmark, Azerbaijan, Ethiopia, Kazakhstan, Syria, Angola, Iraq, Venezuela, Colombia, Malaysia, Nigeria, Peru, Belarus, Romania, Uzbekistan, Argentina, Norway, Myanmar, Switzerland, Sweden, Czech Republic, Ukraine, Greece, Thailand, Saudi Arabia, Vietnam, Spain, North Korea, Indonesia, and that's about the size of it. That would land us at something along the line of 15 largest military power, but that would be too much for us. If we think of this in terms of what I said previously of being between 30 and 50, we are currently 59, so we are the lowest possible allowed entry into the group that I mentioned, so that we are still below 50 or above 50. But in this case, I would go so far as to say that we have to be stronger than at least Denmark in terms of our military, considering where we are. But that the top 15 countries are all countries that should probably continue to be more powerful than us, because we don't want their responsibilities, we don't want their work. They have to do so much work due to their military power that it's not for us. Not for us. Currently in the system we're something like the 5th largest military, so this is just in the background, and it's interesting because it can be used to simulate our perhaps psych meds more than I thought they would be, or it would be. It seems like they look for your most stable fantasy about your country and start reinforcing that, so would make sense. to tie you back into your current life and country. Anyway, that's all for the update now. According to that one, we are at 59, and according to some others I've heard, we are at around 80. Either way, we should be militarily the second strongest or the strongest Scandinavian country or Nordic country at the moment. We are the weakest, and this is not good because of our foreign political position. That is all.